probably Albon's swiping him with the aggression as Sainz now is coming back at Albon. We're going to take the racing line, and there's the aggression there, and that is absolutely catastrophic understeer within that corner. It's going to be a race up the hill, and Aston Martin's engine clearly isn't good enough. We're going to have enough to come home for a, nevertheless, P4. However, F1-E arrived in Mexico, with people still talking about the Brazilian Grand Prix. The first bit of news to come out of the weekend was about McLaren. The car was actually showing some signs of promise, with Sainz has been lingering around the podium positions before unfortunately not making it at certain events. And McLaren had released their statement of intent. They wanted to make consistent podiums this year, so that when 2021 comes, they can then push for the title potentially and challenge Ferrari. Meanwhile, Peter Hampson's court appeal against his penalty will happen between the French and Japanese Grand Prix, with coincidentally also the court case for the split of Porsche and Dragon also around the same in between the two events. Whatever happens, Red Bull will go on knowing that they have been declared the innocent party in this. And hopefully now they can just push on and get their car to where they want it to be at the front, with a rapid upgrade report of their new upgrades for the Spanish Grand Prix. Taking a look now at the qualifying results, and Sergio Perez was once again fastest to make the home fans happy. Sebastian Vettel is nowhere near him. Max Verstappen lines up third, and then again another big gap down to Lando Norris in fourth. Alex Albon starts fifth, and a good result for Daniel Ricciardo. He starts sixth. Kevin Magnussen is in the top 10 again. He starts seventh. Charles Leclerc disappointed with only eighth. Brendan Hartley starts ninth, and Carlos Sainz rounds out the top 10. Slower than his teammate, annoyingly. Esteban Ocon frustrated not to be in there. George Russell, a good result for him for that. Peter Hampson frustrated with the lack of performance from the Porsche Dragon car. Van Dorn, a good job from him to be ahead of the usual. Mitch Evans down in 15th, with De Vries. Da Costa very woeful. Massa ahead of where he usually is, and Hamilton and Gasly rounding out the grid for today's Mexican Grand Prix. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another video of the F1-E mod, episode number 4. Now, first of all, if you did miss the final episode, the previous episode, I recommend you go and check it out. There was a little bit of controversy. I'm looking to, obviously, we got an appeal for it, so we'll see what happens there. To Mexico, I mean, I've qualified outside the top 10. I haven't done that since, in a modded career mode, it's been a long time. In any race, it's been since the days when we had to take 60 place grid penalties, but we'll gloss over that. But Mexico isn't a happy hunting ground for me, so we're just going to have to get this race over with.
Okay, be wary of the cars ahead braking suddenly into one. We could ruin our race if we hit them. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. The race strategy, well, it's tried to select... What is this game? It's tried to select the soft and hards. Why? I want to do the medium and hards, I want to do this. There we go. Medium soft. We'll try and take them we'll try and take the mediums if you do that. Hopefully there's a safety car coming out. yeah, I think that is what we're going to do. Now, whether we come in on, I'm not sure when we come in. Might try and delay it a bit. So get ready for 5 red lights for the Mexican Grand Prix. Go, go, go! Oh my goodness grief, that is a woeful start. Look at Van Dorn's already gone past. I think the Cheetah, oh no, it's Mitch Evans coming past as well. Da Costa's also there as well. As we go dive bomb around the outside. No, we've gone in too deep. Thank you very much. Cut the corner there. Oh, and there's a car off there. There was a Renault that has been taken out. Safety car deployed. It's Ricciardo. What happened with Ricciardo? Was it Verstappen? Well, hang on, no. Here comes Magnussen and he takes off his wheel. And that, of course, just causes an absolute car park. Just people like Leclerc and so on. There's me going on the outside. Not really given much room by Evans there. Evans then goes into with De Vries and then gets blocked there. There's Van Dorn up ahead. They all get blocked. And Russell. And Evans just goes sneakily, along with our teammate Brendan Hartley, around the outside. Those two now round at the top 10. And as we get back under racing way on lap 4. So we're already up to 8th place. Our teammate is now bearing down behind us. But remember, we're on the alternative strategy to pretty much everybody else apart from Pierre Gasly, who probably will do in going onto the hard tyres when he makes his pit stop later in the race. As our Ocon and Albon are going side by side, is Ocon actually going to get past Albon? Yes, he is. That's well, good for us because of course we want to get Albon back for. Well, I don't want to say Albon back. It's not his decision that caused that. I mean, his AI did drive into it. As Evans is now challenging Hartley, and Evans has gone through. Great driving there by the Jaguar driver, showing that the Porsche Dragon really is a bad car. We follow a lot of cars coming into the pits, including our teammate. We're going to carry on, as is Mitch Evans, as is Evans and Gasly, of course. Evans has got DRS, and now Evans is going to go past us. This is going to be a battle of who can break. We've got the inside line. A little bit of contact there, not much. Just a little bit of a friendly tap, nothing menacing by it, and we retain what is now P4. We have the DRS though, which is, of course, we did from the train in front of us. So there we go, and now is up to, I believe, is Max Verstappen, who's behind Lando Norris in McLaren. So that McLaren's on for. Also, our Ocon went charging through the field in the early stages as well and managed to get up. I think he got up in as high as P4 as well, as we move to lap 10. Gasly has come into the pits now. The tyre wear on these mediums is actually quite good, so I think we can go another lap to at least a lap 11, and then have a 7 laps on the softs. I think that's what the AI did. They had 7 laps. Remember, their softs were used as well from qualifying, so they've already done another lap, whereas my softs are going to be fresh out the oven. As you can see, it started to cloud over a bit. It's moved to end of lap 11. Kind of come into the pits at the end of this lap. You can see Sebastian Vettel is already catching a knock-on, has jumped Leclerc. I think that was Leclerc. Yeah, but Leclerc, of course, he had to stop actually. Now, unfortunately, we had a 5-second penalty. Yes, that was unfortunate for corner cutting. Now, hand on heart, I don't go out to corner cut. My name isn't Arav, like he was in the virtual one on the head-to-head thing that Veloce do. I don't intend to corner cut. Obviously, I'm on a pad, so my precision into a corner is obviously disadvantageous. As Nick De Vries, his engine's given up. It's clearly seen the weekend and has decided to quit early. As also Gasly got annihilated now by Leclerc as well, who's trying to make some headway. as this big battle now is going on, as Perez is tumbling down the order now, just holding up Kevin Magnussen. Albon is there, and this is the train that we're trying to catch up ahead on the mini-map as we move to the final part of the lap of the race. But yes, I don't tend to corner cut. I don't think I corner cut. I think that was just a glitch with the game. As we're trying to defend that from Leclerc. Our front, these softs have not gone off. They've gone off. A couple more laps, we could have caught up to that guys and head. What might have been if we had not got that 5-second penalty. I don't know, but our front left is at 78%, and that is concerning. Leclerc's not going to get past us, and it's P11. No points. Disappointing. Vettel, well, he goes on to win, and with Leclerc outside the top 10, Vettel will shoot to the top of the championship. You see the full standings in a moment. Ocon, a great drive from him in the early stages. He showed the force of the Renault and managed to move through the field. He gets Lando Norris gets McLaren's first podium of the series. Max Verstappen 4th, Perez down in 5th, Magnussen, Albon, Russell, Hartley, and 2 Kiwis rounding out the top 10. Evans getting Jaguar's first points of the season. Myself, well, I knew that Mexico was going to be a struggle for us. I don't really do well around here anyway, so we'll just have to take it on the chin and move on. Leclerc down in P12 got stuck. He had to make the extra stop. Massa, Da Costa, Van Dorn, Hamilton, and Sainz also struggled on with Gasly, De Vries, and Gasly and Ricciardo getting annihilated. De Vries, his engine deciding it's a Friday and deciding it's not to go home for early. In terms of the drivers, Vettel now has a 7-point lead over Leclerc, who got a point for fastest lap. Ocon shoots out ahead of Perez now into 3rd. He's on a roll. Verstappen, and then there's a big gap to Verstappen, and really that sort of anybody back to Magnussen is in that fight for 5th place, with Hartley sort of dropping off now with his inconsistent points. In the constructors, well, Ferrari are miles ahead. DS aren't really doing that much. Unfortunately, with everybody else scoring and me not in this race, our competitors have made a big jump. Renault have caught Red Bull, so that's a type we're going to see. McLaren are not far behind as well, and we've been left to rot in 6th place, with Virgin, Audi sort of coming up from the rear, so that's something to watch out for. Jaguar moving up to, and Williams also getting more points. So yes, that's going to be it for today's episode of the F1-E mod. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you need to see more episodes of the F1-E mod as when they come out. But until the next VR6 time, take care, thank you so much for watching, enjoy your day, and goodbye.